All right, guys, I'm doing double duty today. I'm going live on TikTok and I am shooting a video for my YouTube channel. Welcome back to I Need More Time, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. As you guys know, today is not Monday, it's Tuesday. And like I said before, if I don't tape on Monday, it's going to be on Tuesday. The kids didn't have school yesterday, so that's why I'm doing it today. So I hope you guys had a wonderful extended weekend. Hope you guys are doing great. And so today's topic on autism is when it seems like they're not listening, you know. I actually posted a video on TikTok, and you guys have to go over there and see it. And the video is my son's room. My son is 19 now, but there will be times that I said, hey, clean your room, and it seems like they're not listening. And it's not that it doesn't seem like they're not listening. They're actually really not listening. It's part of the spectrum. And now that I have gone through it, I thank God that I went through it. But at the time, it seemed like it was so frustrating. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and post the pictures here as well. I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm not. Because if I was embarrassed about it, I wouldn't post the pictures. I'm doing this so I could actually help others that are going through similar situations. So yeah, his room got pretty bad. There will be times that I would clean his room and it got back just like it was before. My daughter would go in and clean his room, wash his clothes and things like that. And she said, hey, well, I cleaned your room. He said, I didn't tell you to, and that's not like something that you would think like someone would say, but he said it, you know what I mean? And I know it probably hurt her feelings, but at the time, she was just actually really just trying to help him. And that's what it's all about. Being understanding and helping those that are special needs. And he actually really, really, really needed the help at the time. Because as you will see when I post the pictures on the video that it got pretty bad, And so the frustration came to where like your mind, like our minds is wondering like, why are they thinking that way? Or why won't they just, clean up their space or things like that? But when you're on the autistic spectrum, your mind is not thinking the same way. You may be thinking of things that you want to do, or you want to go ride a bike, or, you know what I mean? Some math problem or something like that. So I guess the whole thing with me discussing the frustration is that try not to be frustrated. Even though it may seem like an extreme situation, just try not to be frustrated, because when you get frustrated, it just makes things worse, because you know what I mean? They don't need that negativity. And actually, you really don't need that negativity as well when you're, dealing with someone with special needs or on the autistic spectrum. So it could even be, like I said before, we're going to open the floor up and we're going to just talk about, special needs people, period. Not just, people that are on the autistic spectrum. I was just speaking on that because that's my son. But yeah, so when I was younger, our parents like drilled into our head, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. So in my head, I'm thinking like, what's wrong with this guy? You know what I mean? What's wrong with him? You know what I mean? But it wasn't that it was something wrong with him. It was just that he was on the autistic spectrum. But our minds, like I said before, they don't think the same. So now that I know better, that's why I'm sharing this information with you guys, because now that I know better, I can maybe help someone else. So there's a solution, if that frustrates you, okay, that's understandable. Sit them down and talk to them let them know, hey, I'm going to tidy up your room just a little bit. And even if you don't make a drastic change, just help them out a little bit, or help them, have them to help you. Sit down with them and say, hey, let's clean this corner of your room up. Let's tidy it up a little bit. Talk to them, on their level, you know what I mean? And see if it's okay with them to do that specific, item of the room or area of the room that you guys want to get to. So yeah, we went through it, and like I said before, it got to be a little bit frustrating for me, but I know better now, and we're doing much better now. Now that my son is 19 years old, he's on his own now. He's working. So yeah, I'm very, very, very proud of him. He pays his own way. So just to let you guys know, there may be a child with certain disabilities. It may be autism. It may be, this, that, or the other. But just try not to get frustrated, because it's not good for you. And I think that's the takeaway from this whole conversation today. Don't get frustrated, So it's okay. It's okay that the room is not 100% tidy. And I didn't understand that back then, but I do now. You know what I mean? And just because that was drilled into my head doesn't mean that that was right. And I actually said that. Yeah, it doesn't mean that that was just 100% correct, because his room being clean was not a number one priority for him. And you may have like some kids that are on the autistic spectrum that's all they want to do is clean their room. Well, that wasn't for him. You know what I mean? So I accept that. I take the L, I take the L for that, because I was wrong. And yeah, we just, when we know better and we learn better, we do better. So, all right, guys, I think that's all I'm going to say today. And I thank you guys so much for being a part of my live TikTok. I appreciate you as always for being there for me. And YouTube. Also, guys, I want to let you know I have a clothing line coming out soon. And I talked to TikTok already about that this morning. But yeah, I have a clothing line coming up. And it's going to be in honor of my son. Excuse me. I need more time. So be looking out for it in February. And try to support, you guys. Because it's not just for kids that are autistic. It's for kids that, with disabilities and things like that. So try to help us out, guys. And until next time, we love you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. TikTok, YouTube, I love you guys so much. Thank you. Until next time.